Did you know you're manifesting somebody into your life, but the question is, are they ready? Now let me get my cards and I'll be right back. Now this situation applies to no contact, a love interest, maybe an ex, but I was going to say maybe an ex that ended with good vibes, but then I don't know many exes that do end up that way, but they've said it, so we'll take it. So maybe it's an ex. An ex could also be somebody you never actually got together with because the timing was wrong, something happened, or that kind of ex rather than a proper ex who's completely out. So, but the biggest question is, are they ready? Are they ready for the level of commitment? And commitment very loosely, we're not talking walk down the aisle or ring on the finger kind of commitment. We're talking commitment in the sense of communication, in the sense of showing up, in the sense of dating, in the sense of just being there for you, as you will be for them. That's the level of are they ready that we are talking about in this reading. And the answer that comes through immediately without any hesitation, even though human side of me wants to say the opposite to it, but the answer coming through is yes. And let's celebrate with that, because that in itself is a huge thing. So let's start with a very quick summarization to close things off. Why weren't they ready before? What's the change? Because you've been waiting, you've been in limbo, there's been no contact. You've been manifesting this person for what feels like forever. And the reason being is that, and this is more to do with their side, your side has been about growth, your side has been about resilience, your side has been about self-worth, learning to carry on with life, but carry on with life in the sense of still having joy, still having laughter, doing things that you fully want to do, self-care, looking after yourself. It's not about waiting, but waiting in misery, waiting in negativity, crying every night, why me, all of that kind of thing. I mean, I'm a healer, I'm a coach, so I'm all about the healing.